This is the Week 2 fantasy matchup for Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Detroit Lions. Brought to you by Fantasy Football Time. Follow us at Fantasy FB Time on all social media platforms. Welcome to Week 2, Tampa Bay and Detroit fans. Let's take a quick look at Week 1 for each of your teams. Baker Mayfield went off for almost 300 yards and 4 touchdowns. Well done. Mike Evans getting 2 of those for 56 yards, or 5 catches, 61 yards, if I could talk. 20 points for fantasy. Godwin also erupts for 83 yards and 8 catches and a score for 18 points. Rachaad White does 13 points, 31 and 0, and 6 catches, notably for 75 yards. The Lions, Jared Goff survives. The LA Rams, we have Jameson Williams with 8 points projected, but got 22 for 5 catches, 121 and a score. David Montgomery gets 11 points forecasted, but actually received 16 with 91 yards and a score. Jahmyr Gibbs, you can see where all the scoring is coming from, by the way, got 14 projected, 15 against that. 40 yards and a score with 4 catches and 34 yards. And Jared Goff underperforms but gets the win. 217 yards in the air, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. LaPorta, also a little bit of a ghost, but this is a very tight end number of him. We expect more, of course, with this particular offense, but give Rams credit for bottling him up for 4 catches and 45 yards. Amon-Ra also the bottle of the week. 3 points, 3 catches, 13 yards, no score. That will not last long, everybody. All right, Tampa versus Detroit. Let's get into it. Baker Mayfield is going to go against the team that allowed the 10th most fantasy points last year per game. So we think Baker is on a roll, and let's see if he can keep the hot hand. Mike Evans, see above, the receiver of the Baker Show. Rachaad White will also balance it out on the ground, but the problem is that Detroit allowed the second fewest points to running backs last year. So that might mean Rachaad is a setup man, but obviously things change. But I think we could probably, you still want to play him if you have him. He'll still get his volume, but I think this is going to be another Baker Mayfield special. Chris Godwin also will help get a boost from that attack. Don't forget, the Buccaneers have a middle-of-the-road O-line and a great schedule. Lions, Jared Goff looking to bounce back. The Bucs defense, week 1, allowed 30 points, so certainly Goff is going to have a comeback week next week. Amon-Ra St. only 15 projected. I think we can take the over there. He had 7 catches last week, and again, those 30 points allowed by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, that's only going to help Amon-Ra out. But there are a lot of mouths to feed. Jahmyr Gibbs is projected at 14. He is going against a defense that only allowed 50 yards last week for the Buccaneers. That doesn't mean he won't get more, but certainly is something to keep an eye on if they have a tough run defense in front of them. LaPorta should make a comeback, as well as Montgomery, who had a great passing day last time. So a lot of mouths to feed, but you could expect a much better attack for the Lions. Don't forget, number 1 ranked offensive line and one of the toughest schedules, but that O-line is going to be the secret sauce. Thanks for watching. Follow and subscribe at Fantasy Football Time, at Fantasy FB Time on all social media platforms. Welcome to Week 2. God bless.